Hey guys, we're going to do a quick little video over using snow to your advantage there. So I'm going to quickly walk through a hunt that we just got back on. I believe I harvested this buck in January 13th over there, and I'll kind of walk you through the strategy there. So we went over there, set our Tacticam trail cameras out the Wednesday before, just kind of monitoring the piece of property, put some heavy rack deer feed out there to really figure out on that piece of property where and what bucks were still around there. And then from then on, we knew that front was moving through, and then afterwards we were over a winter rye food plot that we had planted with the RTP drill back in September, October. So we knew that those deer were congregating around that, but we really wanted to isolate very quickly what those deer were doing and what bucks were in that particular area. So that's why we end up putting the bait there. So if you're not able to, the next part's still gonna be good to go for you guys once that snow hits. So after the snow ended up hidden there, we couldn't get over there to hunt, but we knew the deer was moving in that area still based off the trail cameras that we had established. And then after that, that's when we got the some snow melted off the roads. We were able to travel over there, get in there. So we had a south wind. So basically I kind of did an observation hunt from a distance over this field to really kind of see where those deer were transitioning in and out, and even if they were transitioning in and out. So then that next evening we actually had our northwest front wind move back through there. So then I snuck back in. I knew exactly where those deer had been moving in and out of the major trail system. I walked up around that entire spot. I had some really good backing back in there. I got in there clean, and I found a couple beds, but I still needed to 100% identify that major trail system I thought was gonna be the ticket there. And I ended up finding it there, and it worked out really good there. So not to say it's gonna work out every single time like this, but it really worked out good, you know. So basically I used that snow as my advantage to figure out where that major trail system was, if there was any kind of bedding there, and then as we get into the stand placement, it allowed me to understand, okay, well, this is where I think those deer are going to come through, and this is where my harvest spot is going to be. So I climbed up in the saddle there, and as you progress, whether you're hunting on the ground in the gilly or up in the saddle or whatever you guys have got available, then at that point in time, that snow allows you to see those deer so much faster. So that was another big thing about it. And then also, you know, again, what food sources those deer are utilizing during that time frame. So, you know, when you guys go to plant your food plots and stuff, you know, don't think of this as it's going to be, okay, well, these deer are going to continuously hit this, right? When that snows on that winter rye or wheat there, typically those deer are going to want to go to some sort of a grain food plot there, unless you've got brassicas. And I have seen time after time with their Nixa Hardware buck salad, those deer just pulling up that snow to get those brassicas there. But typically your rye and wheat will be covered so much that those deer migrate to a different area. So it really helps you in regards to the food sources that those deer are utilizing as well. And another thing is acorns. We had a tremendous acorn crop across the Midwest from what I can identify, and I saw numerous you know, deer pawing and getting that stuff. Or maybe there's a oak tree that still had the leaves, and you know, the snow wasn't as thick in that underneath there, and that was again a good area for them to migrate on. So, you know, definitely use that snow to advantage, not only for your trail systems, but to also identify those deer moving in faster there, along with the bedding and the food source and positioning your stand location better. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Like always, hopefully you guys are getting out there in nature. Best luck on your upcoming hunt.